Hi, it's me. I've never had this much of a break in the time that I've been doing YouTube. I've never missed 3 uploads consecutively, so I feel a little bit like, hello, coming back. I'm not going to beat around the bush. This has been one of the strangest few weeks of my entire life. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to be that prick, and I can't go into details about much of it because it's personal. But let's just say, guys, it's been a weird one, and this break was kind of unexpected, but I'm back, and I just want to show you some clips of the last few weeks that's been going on in my life, give you some well-needed updates, and then regular uploads will commence. I don't even know where to start, but I guess the first protocol would be to start with the boobies. Obviously, I documented this heavily on my channel, and I am going to do a full video documenting my full experience now that I've got to the end of my 6 weeks recovery period. So I will obviously give you a full update and rundown on everything that you have been asking over this last period. Back to taking the pups out now. Obviously I am taking them over field where I can let them off lead to kind of like alleviate the pulling on my arms still, because I have ended up with some on this breast here, like puckering of my scars and a lump of like kind of scar tissue build up. So my surgeons, I've sent him photos and he wants us to kind of like massage the area with aqueous cream, which I've been doing. So I'm hoping that'll help the kind of scar tissue build up, because you can feel it and it's really heavy and sore. That's my current situation with the chest. This side's actually healing really well. The scars look good. My surgeon didn't really seem like worried about the puckering or anything, but I think it's obviously something just to kind of massage. I've got to do 2 10-minute massages a day to hopefully help the tissue. So that's what I'm currently doing. But this arm, it's the one I'm holding my camera with, is definitely the worst. But yeah, it's all good. Still got a bit of swelling. Henry, where's me? You're a good boy. You wouldn't think you're a whippet because you don't like running. He's such a funny whippet that like doesn't like running. So I'm just going to spend half an hour walking up and down this field, and they'll follow us and have a bit play and run, and then go back. And I'm going to work on Vinted this afternoon. I bought loads of good stuff this week and the stuff I want to get listed on there. So I'm going to make that my focus for this afternoon with a little bit of editing, and I want to do some meal prep as well. I got some courgette and sweet potatoes, so I want to roast them, because I find if I've got food prepped in the fridge, I eat much better. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I've put a bit of weight on and I'm feeling a bit shit. My stomach feels just really not great, unhealthy, and I'm just feeling a little crap. So I want to get back into eating the foods that make us feel good. I got some avocados at like this farmer's marketplace as well. 3 for £1. Bargain. I had one, they're like little ones though, but I had one this morning for my lunch. Sorry, not for breakfast. For lunch with on a bit of sourdough with my kitchen protein pot noodle thing. So yeah, that's the updates in my life. I've got my final appointment this coming week with my surgeon about my boobs. So obviously I will be getting my checkup and things like that, just to check everything is going the way it should be. But I've been back to work in May, and I've been going to some events. It's been really nice to get out and about again. Most of April for me was spent in the house, and don't get us wrong, guys, it really affected my mental health. I was quite depressed in April, but also really happy because of my boob reduction. So it was a bit of a overwhelming experience, and I didn't know how to handle it, but I've really enjoyed getting back out, seeing the girls and going to some events. I went to an Eldon Square fashion event and had such a good time. Just seeing everybody, getting back out and seeing people is honestly what I thrive on, and I realise how much of a people's person I am and how much I need to be out. My Vinted has been thriving as well. I keep posting videos on TikTok, which are doing really well. I keep buying stock bundles so that I constantly have new stock coming in, because I really enjoy doing the Vinted, and it's something that keeps us sane and happy. So obviously I'm going to continue to do it. If you don't know, I have a reselling Vinted where basically I buy bulk orders and resell on there for a little bit of a profit, and I really love it. So if you want to have a little look, and I accept 95% offers that come through, so if you want to have a look and you see something that you like but it's not quite within the price you'd like to pay, send us an offer, and 95% of the time I will accept. But that's been going really well, constantly back and forth to the post office, but I'm so grateful and love it so much. Now, the thing that happened this last few weeks was a personal family member, but it really took us by surprise, and something that I've never experienced before, and something that I have been struggling to cope with, which is threw us completely off when it comes to YouTube and trying to manage everything. So that's why this break kind of occurred. But I am back now. We have had some nice family moments. It was my dad, girlfriend Teresa's birthday, so we all went and had a barbecue, and she had a lush time, and it was really nice getting to meet some of her friends and family that I'd never met before. And obviously it was really nice to spend time with my family as well. And yeah, we had a really lovely evening. It was nice.
Hey, dear Teresa. Happy birthday to you. Who is your boyfriend? Who is your boyfriend? Who is your boyfriend, dear friend? Who is your boyfriend? Malcolm. Wait, there's the last one. How old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you now, dear friend? How old are you now?
I am a big fat 50.
Go on, Auntie.
5'4".
Excuse me? 505.
I'm 54, guys.
Yes.
All right.
The African happy birthday is definitely a little bit longer than the English one, and we were having a laugh about that, but it was so nice to experience a bit of their culture and how they do birthdays. And then I got to be part of the most exciting event I think I've ever been a part of in my life. It was VIB, and it was a very important bride event, so I got asked to model some wedding dresses, and I was so excited because honestly guys, I hadn't tried on many wedding dresses before this. In fact, it was just the one. So I got to be part of this with the events team who run all of the Gainfad venues, which I'm so excited about. So this actually took place at Above in Newcastle City Centre, and it was the most amazing event. I got to meet the most amazing people. I got to model for makeup and skincare for Harrods Beauty, and I got to walk down the fashion show in some wedding dresses. It was an absolutely amazing experience, and I'm so grateful to have been a part of this. And it honestly put ideas in my head about my wedding. It gave me tips and tricks and things that I want to look forward to and things that I want to implement on my big day. But what an experience it was. Honestly, the first week back at work after my time off was a whirlwind of events. It was just so busy that I just couldn't keep up with things, and I was honestly just in a bubble the full week. But I was so grateful. Here's us practicing our catwalk, and Luca was like, no, just a little bit more, sass girls. My mum came with us, and she was enjoying the cocktails and the experience, and I love getting to do these things with my mum and experience life with her, because after all, it's her first time living too. My mum loves coming to these events and getting to see and meet people who she never would have got to see nor have met, so I love being able to take her to them, and she had a really good time. We both did, and I think it's really nice experience to be able to do these things with my mum and create memories with mum. So obviously here I am just getting my this is actually Elemis, so I was getting skincare, and then obviously I went and got my makeup done as well, which was really nice. And the girls were giving lots of wedding day makeup tips as well to all the other brides that were there, talking about kind of the ways and things you want to do in the lead up to your wedding, but then also the application of your makeup on the wedding. And apparently it's becoming really, really popular for more and more brides to do their own makeup on their wedding day. Personally, that would not be a bit of me because I couldn't deal with the stress. But let us know if you're actually married. Did you do your own makeup on your wedding day or not? I love the makeup artist that I've booked, and honestly just know that with her everything is sorted in the way that it needs to be. But I love the fact that more people are taking control of this and deciding to do their own makeup. And this was my finished look, a natural glam. How do I feel like it is? One thing I have been thinking about my big day is the fake tan situation. I've definitely got more accustomed to my paler skin over the last few kind of months, and I don't mind it as much, but also I'm just like, I don't want to look back and regret it and not have a bit of tan on, but then also I don't want to look back and regret it because my tan went horrifically wrong. So I don't know what to do about the tan. Let us know if you're married. Did you wear tan on your big day, or what are girls doing on my wedding day when it comes to tan? Like, tell us please, because I'm like, I don't know. Do I go for a little holiday just before the wedding to try and get a natural tan? Although I don't really natural tan, so that's not going to work. Do I put a little bit of moisturiser on with a bit of tan? I don't know. Anyway, we also got to see a live marriage as well. This was so lush. Abby and Zara actually had a kind of a fake but also real wedding. These are a real life couple, so it was lush to see them in what would potentially look like on their wedding day, and it was absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, they're both beautiful brides and would make the most beautiful Mrs. and Mrs. I feel like this video is me just brain dumping a video diary on years over the last kind of few weeks, just to kind of show you what maybe I didn't document on YouTube, but I didn't want to miss out completely. This was the start of the fashion show. Look at this dress, guys. Oh my god, just stunning. I love the kind of lacy bottom as well. Not something I thought I'd go for, but I really, really liked it. I'm definitely using this video as an excuse to kind of just have a video diary, showcase my thoughts over the last few weeks, show you what I've been up to and catch up with you, because it's definitely been a whirlwind of the 2 weeks and I've really struggled to keep up with everything. So that's why I wanted to do this video. But I also had my first event for Every Frame Counts. If you don't know, I started a business called Every Frame Counts where I basically do content creation for brides and events in the Northeast, but also worldwide. And I had my first ever one the other day and it was the best experience of my life. I loved it so much, and I feel like with that happening and that going on, that also took away from the fact that I didn't have as much time to get back to YouTube and create content for you, which I'm really sorry about. And I have dedicated days next week to go and pre-film and get some videos done, because this is my baby and I don't want to lose it. But I think because it's something that I've been doing for so long, sometimes I just want to try something that little bit different, and this is definitely what happened this week. I prioritized Every Frame Counts over my YouTube channel, and TikToks are easier to make, so obviously I am always that little bit more active on TikTok, but I never want to lose my spark for doing YouTube because I do love it so much, and I'm never going to leave completely. But I did just have a moment this week where it wasn't the priority for us, and I'm really sorry if that disappoints anybody. I will be coming back. I still love YouTube and I am going to still maintain 3 videos a week, but this week it just wasn't the week for that. If you would like to inquire about a wedding you have coming up, if you would like to have a look at the work that I've been producing for Every Frame Counts, I will have the Instagram for it linked below, so you can go and have a neb and send a DM for an inquiry. I do also have an email address if you're not on Instagram and would prefer to email the company, then you can do that as well. But I have so many bookings coming up in 2025 and 2026, but I am loving it so much, so obviously trying to take more bookings as and when I can if they don't clash with other work commitments. That is going to be the end of this video. It was just more so a little catch up so I can let you know what's been going on and why the absence occurred. Look at Henry playing with these treats. The pups honestly love the summer so much. They just sit out and play with treats and have fun. But this is going to be the end of this video, and I'll see you shortly for another one. Bye.